Hey guys, how is everyone? How is everyone? Hello, 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 hello. I hope you all can hear me okay. I always try to give people time to log in and to get the notification. And then sometimes I'm just trying to bumble around and get ready too. It depends. It depends. How seriously, how's everybody doing tonight? I didn't even know what day of the week it was. It's Friday. No one can go anywhere. So I'm like, well, I'm just gonna do this a little bit later, even though I don't plan on staying on here too late. But I'm gonna do it later because everybody should be home, right? So hey, we have Dominia. Hey, that's our moderator. Lovely moderator. Perfect, perfect. Hello, child. Shantae. Hey, Shantae. Hey, Maria. Hey, Trinity D. Hi. And we have Mika here. Hello, and hello to everyone else who has not commented, but I see we do have some people in the room. I was just kind of checking in with you guys, and then I definitely wanted to like give a big announcement. This is like the biggest announcement I've ever had on this channel. Oh, we got some more people. We got some more people. And yeah, oh my God. You said I probably won't be here long because you're tired. Yeah, I'm so tired. My back is hurting. Like literally, my back down here is hurting. And I was just thinking, like, I need to get a massage, like a professional massage, because I'm just working too hard, like so hard that I'm working too hard. But I'm getting a lot accomplished, and that's what it's about today. Um, I said I'll go ahead and tell people, what's going to happen really soon. So Maria said she's bored, and that's what I thought. I'm like, a lot of people will be bored right about now, so why not just go ahead and go, on later? Why not? It's a Friday night. So hey, Tori, and then we have hey Trinity from Trinidad and Tobago. Ooh, sorry if I didn't say that right. Hey, you said my makeup is very pretty, by the way. Thank you. This is my rush makeup because my hair is not done or anything. So you see, I didn't even do my brows. I was just like, you can't go on camera looking crazy. So I always say accessories are your best friend. Boop, 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 boop. Yes, thank you. We have Angela here. Hey, Angela. How are you? Hey, Elizabeth. Wait. Okay, wait. A whole bunch of stuff just popped up here. Wait, hold on. Hey, Angela. Hi, Elizabeth. Hey, Sharina. Hey, girl. How are you? Proud Mom B. Hey. Hey, Dion. How are you? Exactly. It's out of control. And I had to, I'm not taking any more people. It was out of control. It was out of control. So I'm like, no. But believe it or not, remember I was telling you all, I basically do essential people right now. And yes, I was saying in my last live, I had all the people, I have a lot of nurses, which I've always had a lot of nurses, but really have a lot of nurses. And now I have a lot of who TSA people. So I'm doing the people at TSA and a lot of Southwest Airline people. And just recently, now I'm starting to get, guess who? Chicago Police Department. So I have about 3 or 4 women from a certain station. They're like, oh my God, they've been sending ladies, and they just been so good. And they ban scrubs and pre-ordering scrubs. And I'm telling you all, that's been another hitter for me. You guys, everything I tell you all, like you all say you write notes on different things I'm saying, like put this stuff together. Put it together because I have been selling scrub like no other right now to the point where I sold out. And people are like, when are you making some more? I'm like, I got the stuff. I just been too busy to make it. And they are putting in orders. You don't believe? Well, I don't want to run and get the stuff, but literally I have orders written down like 2 for this person, 2 for this, and they're buying 2 and 3, 1, 2, and 3 at a time. And that is extra income. That's easy extra income. I sell so much scrub to the point where Cece and I split a case of containers. I've used up all my containers. I had to get some from her, and then I pretty much didn't want to take all of hers, so then I had to go get more. I just had to go and buy some myself because I sell that many, and it's like 120 in a case. So just do the math on that. So Scrub, that is an easy way to make money. And right now, people can't buy anything. They can't buy anything except for buying things offline. If you think about the psychology, right? They can only buy things online. So people miss that tangible thing of being able to touch and buy something physically, you know? So I've been selling scrub like crazy. I really should be making scrub right now, but I don't even want to go into that area until it's time. Hey Christy, hey. Regine, hey, how are you? We got Sharia on here too. And oh, everybody's just speaking to everybody. Shantae, you said you found me today and fell in love, starting school soon, and your videos are very informational. Yes, good. And if you want to get up on acrylic ahead of time, you might want to get into this new class that just launched, I think last week. Anybody who has a class in here, and I know some of you all do, like I think Nails by Deborah Lynn, Sharina. How are you all liking the class so far? I've been getting feedback from people I know personally. I already got some DMs with some videos and different things. People were like, "Oh my God!" So I'm just wondering what are you all thinking about great acrylic every time? But welcome, Shantae. You did a sheriff today, yeah. Now I'm not gonna lie to you. The first time the police came to me, I said, because she came in here with a mask on, and the mask says CPD, and I'm like, I just want to know if you're here on a business capacity or or in a personal capacity. She started laughing like, girl, no. She was like, I'm here to get my stuff done. Look at me. So yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's crazy. So from this, I've gotten TSA, South between TSA and Southwest Airlines here. I've gotten about 25, that's a lot. Maybe close to about 18 new people just from TSA and oh, my back is killing me. Just from TSA and Southwest. And the great thing about it is a lot of these people live near me because I live near the airport. And they're like, wow, I wish I would have known about you. I'm not ever going back over there. You got me. I'm not going anywhere. Don't you worry. They're like, because I've been looking for someone and I live right by you. Like most of the people live over this way. Most of the people that work at the airport try to live over this way. So yeah, I'm reading. My friend is in a nail tech and she's making a killing on scrubs and body butters. Man, what I'm telling you is the truth, honey. Y'all better listen to all the stuff I'm saying during this time that you should do, even if you don't want to do people. I understand that because it is risky. Because somebody I know, I'm not going to tell their business, has it and their whole family has it. And yeah, they do work in the industry. Luckily, they didn't spread anything. Oh, it's too late. I had already said who it was before, but I don't think she knows. But yeah, she's fine. But yeah, it's just like this thing, it is real. So thirsty in my back hurt. Wow. But yeah, all these little things I've been saying, even if you don't want to do services, which we should not. But if you got to pay your bills, you do what you got to do too. But still be advertising online. It's the best time in the world. Everybody's bored and online. Like tonight, if you feel like planning your stuff, just go live and just talk out loud. You don't have to show your face. I've said that. And here's another one: do your body butters and scrubs. Here's a third thing you could do: sell removal kits. Sell removal kits that you can ship to people. It's easy if you got a lot of little files, whatever. You just put something together with some files, some cotton or whatever, and some foil, and just call it a removal pack, with some cuticle oil or something like that. I've been seeing people saying they're selling removal packs. I'm not getting into all that, but just ways to still keep your business going, your business flowing, and everything, and keeping yourself relevant during this time. Yeah, I've been testing the body butter that you're about to start selling. Good. It was very helpful, and you have access to that for a full year. So anytime you want to go back and look at it, you can. Okay, good. Excuse me, it's that water. I love the class. It's been very helpful. Sharina, you love it too? Okay, great. Hey, Tina Tequila's here. You said you look at the process differently. That's what I forgot who inboxed me, but she's emailed me like inboxed me like 5 or 6 times, like saying the same thing, like I'm just blown. Like the way you explain it, and the brush and everything, people never talk about. It's just like I go a little bit more in depth and getting you to understand what you're doing and why you're doing what you're doing. Forget what just watching people do it. If you understand what you're doing, You'll move differently. You'll move differently. Okay. The class was great. It really helped me with applying it smooth and close to the cuticle. Yes, because you understand what's happening, right? So now you get it close to the cuticle without really trying to get it close to the cuticle. It happens naturally. Yes. Cool. Yay. Yay. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. I just want to hear whatever. I just want to hear feedback because I know I was a couple days off on that, but I was just like so bombarded with everything else. I'm like, oh my God, this is going to take forever to get this stuff uploaded. So I'm glad I was able to deliver something that you guys liked. You said the class, I can't wait for the next one. I'm definitely loving the way I'm doing it now. Yes, it makes a difference. It does make a difference. If you get the basic principles and understand all those different steps that I had you go through, once you master those, it doesn't matter what you do from that point on, you'll pick up speed and you'll make more money because more speed means you can fit in more people in the day. And if you're not charging a lot, you need to be at least fast so you can get in more people. I do charge a decent amount, so I try to I try to get people who don't mind paying because I don't like doing a million people in a day. But I'm not really that expensive, but I charge my worth. I'm gonna say that much. So I'm so glad that you all are getting the um benefit from it. Yay. So without further ado, is that what they say, you guys? What do you all think this big surprise is? What do you think this big announcement is? I'm just wondering what you all were thinking. I'll give you three, or I give you a hint, and then I'm going to step away for a second. And I want you all to tell me what you think it is. I'm going to give you one hint. You all have been asking me if I would do this for a long time, and I was like, I don't think I would do it. What do you think? Tina, I don't know what that emoji is. I think it's like, I think that's what it is. You said another class or one-on-one class. Nope. Well, yeah, but that's not the big thing. A mentoring program. Actually, I'm glad you mentioned that. Nope, that's not right. But I'm glad you mentioned that because YouTube did tell me that I can offer memberships now. And I forgot all about it because I've been so freaking swamped. But I can offer memberships, which is funny because I didn't think I had the numbers to do it, but I guess I do have the numbers to do it. So they told me I can now offer memberships to you guys. What do you think about that? Because what it would be is that you would pay a certain amount every month that I would set. So let's just say I set it at $9.99 a month. But $9.99 a month would give you access to certain videos and things that I do, and only you have access to it. And that would actually be much easier for me than setting up classes and all that cash app stuff and all this stuff. And then that could kind of be like a little bit of mentoring and all of that because I was thinking about it when I first read it. That's been like a week and a half ago they told me that. And I was like, oh, that would be easier, but what would I offer? So I was thinking something like $9.99 a month, but for that amount, it'll be like, you know, I'm doing these it may be like, because I think you could do tiers to it. So it's like I'm thinking, well, it'll be a one-on-one thing where you can kind of talk, and we have these videos that are not open to the public where you can just really get down into it instead of paying for one-on-one consultation sort of thing, or that, and then that's when we can get also more into the design stuff, instead of maybe waiting for me to release a class, which I will still do. It'll be like every week or twice a month, it'll be private membership lives. Only the members are in there, and I'm actually working on whatever it is that you tell me you need. So it'll be like this week I'm going to show you how to do a design that you should be charging this much for. And with this software that I have, I can bring you on camera and we can now you do it or whatever, or you working on something and we can all kind of chime in privately and kind of be like, you know what, put some glitter right there, just kind of really dig down and help. It'll be many different things, and then I was thinking if it's in tiers also, I was thinking because I had this set up on that other site where it was like the top tier, you get like a private video that no one else gets. This is just like a motivational video. Then it was like one-on-one sessions and learning techniques, actual techniques, and help with doing it on the spot. And then the third thing was that you will receive actual product that no one else has. So like every month I would create, let's say this month it would be a smock or apron that no one has, but it automatically comes to you first before it even goes on the site. So it'll be like those people every week receive, something that's not even on the site, or it's going to be like the item of the month. But if you're a platinum member, you're going to get the item of the month before it even launches. So that's what I was thinking. I have to look deeper into it because I got the email and I didn't look into it because it's like it looks like a whole program you got to go through to even set that up. So I'm thinking it's kind of set up like that Patreon. I think I'm approved for that. I got to set it up. So what do you all think about that? You said you would pay. Where can you sign up for that? Yes, that's what I was looking for. Okay. It's here on YouTube. Like some of the bigger YouTubers, they have memberships. And in those memberships, you get special perks and you get special videos that's not open to the public. But usually they had it where you have to have at least 30,000 people to get that perk. But they offered me that perk last week. I was like, oh, okay. Yeah. But I have to sit down and write that out. So I was just wondering, it might be a little bit easier than doing all the other stuff. Okay. But I want to make it worth people's while. So I really got to sit down and think about it. So let me go back and see what you guys think I'm doing. So Elizabeth said another class or a one-on-one class. Mm-hmm. Mentoring program. Mm-hmm. You opening a school, girl. You're getting close. Doing some designs. You're getting close. Your own line of product. I am thinking about offering my acrylic because I do blend my own acrylics, but that you guys have so many options. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if it's even worth it because I'm so busy. I just, I'm always preaching like you got to be careful not to jump on everything that comes in your head because you'll end up doing nothing well. Everything will be like half done. So I'm like, really, to be honest with you guys, nope. I'm hiring someone I've known for a long time, and she has agreed to come on board to help with Chicago Beauty Source because the store has grown astronomically. You may see some of my commercials out here when you're watching other videos because I do have commercials out. So that's the store is growing, and that's what I'm really focusing on, the store. That's one big thing. So I've had to hire someone to do all the customer service and to get more and more products because there's so many items that I want to get to people. I want to get it to them right away because I'm noticing that people are using this Afterpay, honey. That is, I would say 80% of my orders they're coming through Afterpay. So people are financing things. So we're gonna try to get up to, it's about 300 items on there now. I want to get up to like literally by the end of the year, at least 1,000 items available to you guys. And I've been talking to someone about how to flush the site out to make it just easier to find things that you will be looking for. So you're not scrolling through a million pages like you have to do on Fashion Nova. I want it to be like flushed out more. So I did hire someone this past week. I got to get her in training, but I don't want to, with everything going on, it's just like, I don't know. Okay. So that would be so cool. Okay. So I'm going to get on that. I have to read it because I know they said something about doing some, I have to like go through some classes and stuff to get all that set up. I don't think it's a one thing where I just click a button. You would know about it because I think when you come to my page, it would ask you, do you want to get into her membership or whatever? I'm not sure. I'm gonna figure it out. So Tina says she likes it and she's totally down. Cool. You said you my own series of classes. Well, yeah, that's already happening. So Great Acrylic every time is just one. More classes are coming. Next is going to be dip. Next is going to be dip. Next is going to be the dip. We've already discussed it. My model is already aware. So I said when it's time for her, I'm going to let those stay on her for a long time. Actually, my sister is the model, and she has the perfect hands and the perfect nail bed, and she's willing to wear the dip. So she's going to be the model for the dip class as well because dip, um, believe it or not, I was one of those people against dip, but if you do it properly, and I figured out a way to do it where it's like it's not that bad, and when you should not do it, when you should refuse service, and it's certain things that a lot of people are skipping over, especially in the discount salons. That is one simple step they're skipping over that kind of makes it nasty. So yeah. Hi Chicago, I'm fine. How are you, Trina? Afterpay is a blessing. Yes, it is. And I have two afterpays out myself right now. I love afterpay because sometimes it's not even that I don't have the money. Sometimes it's just that I don't want to spend it that day because I was just out and I see something I really want and I need it, but I just don't want to spend money on that right now. I just need to see if I need to see it. Sometimes I need to see other money that I know is coming. I just need to see it in my account before I go spend money I didn't necessarily plan on spending. So I'll throw some stuff on Afterpay just to get it coming to me. And then I'll just pay on it. And I may just go in and just pay it off because you can just go in and prepay it off. So yeah. Hmm. Can you put forms on the site? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I have so many things that need to go up there. I did reach out to D&D. I need to reach out to them again. That's why I hired. There's going to be my assistant's name is Aisha. So Aisha is my sister's name is Aisha, but this is a different Aisha. Aisha is going to be my assistant, and I told her you're going to be busy. You're going to be busy, and she will have to reach out to all these people because that's something I wanted to do. I want to put the entire D&D line up there. I'm trying to get all of everything up there, all the brands, all the brands, all the brands, if they want to do it. So I spoke with Mia Secret, trying to get a lot of things shipped out, but I didn't speak with them, about getting items on the site and becoming I did actually. He told me what I needed to do. I asked him briefly because it was middle of the pandemic, but I had to do something where I'm, officially licensed to get all their products because once that happens, then they could probably send me over a catalog where I could easily upload all their products and then you can finance it. So that's what I'm working on, but I can't do all this by myself, you guys, and you're about to find out why. And I'm so glad, I'm so sorry to people who are getting their stuff really slow right now. Trust and believe me, we check tracking constantly, constantly, constantly. They are not, no one is really updating tracking right now. What they're doing is they're pushing items through and they don't update tracking until they darn near get it to your house. And I'm not used to that because it kind of gives me anxiety because I see all these open orders that I can't close out because I'm not sure, you know. So trust me, it's stressful for you guys. It's stressful for us on our end, people who have stores and we're supplying things to you all because it's different because the pandemic. You got your house. Nope. Trina says she's good. Okay, so are you all ready for this big surprise? When I tell you, you are not going to believe me, but here you go. So tired. I am going to be opening a salon, one of the largest salons in the United States. This salon will offer hair, makeup, nails, massage. There's a hookah area. There is an area where you can be served drinks and teas and coffees and all those different things. There's a hookah area outside with a hot tub, all that good stuff. But it's going to be really huge. It's 2 floors. We're looking to employ around in total about 60 or 70 people. That's it. This is the best part. This is the best part. I'm going to be filming all of this, and it's going to be a reality show. And this may be some of the content that you would get in the membership, because the content is following me around for days and watching what it's like and hearing my thoughts and hearing the fires that we have to put out and hearing all the drama and all the mess that goes on and just figuring and seeing what it's like firsthand to run a business like that. Is it exciting? I wish I could hear y'all right now. I wish I could hear y'all. That's a big one, right? I think that's like one of the biggest, biggest. Congratulations, where you'll find all of that out. Congratulations. Thank you. Wow. Congratulations. I thought you were going to open another salon. That's why that was the hint, right? I said you all asked me, what is I going to do something? And I said I wasn't going to. That was the hint. Congratulations. Amazing. Congratulations. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, Miss Stormy. You wish you were in Chicago. I wish I was everywhere but Chicago. I'm ready to travel. I need a relaxing vacation. You know, they have two different types of vacations. You have the vacation where you up and you going, you move, you hit, you think, you everywhere. Like New York, that's a go, go, go. You know, Vegas, that's a go trip. But I need like a beach, a pina colada in my hand trip. Like I don't even want to know what time it is. I'm just eating and drinking and drifting in and out of sleep and talking to strangers. That's what I need. Congratulations. Thank you. You said I deserve all the good things coming to me. Thank you. Thank you. Woohoo. Wait, I lost count. Wait. Woohoo. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You're on fire. I'm trying. My back is on fire too right now. But Angela said, "Thank you, thank you." Jamaica, yeah, I've never been to Jamaica, and I want to go so bad. I can't find nobody to seriously go with me. I see you. I see you seeing me. Hey, um, come to Malibu. I am. I am coming to Malibu actually because believe it or not, one of my clients slash friends, the same one who went to Atlanta with me, she wants me to go to her daughter's graduation trip, and we're going to Cancun, and then her daughter wants to go to Malibu for a day. My client works so hard to give her children best life. And she's taking her daughter and her friends to Malibu, California, and then we're gonna fly to Cancun. She didn't want to be the only adult with all these young girls. So she asked if I would go. She was like, just come. Everything is taken care of. Just come. So I will be in Malibu. I forgot the dates. But I am coming to Malibu. Sure am. We're still going. She confirmed that just the other day. We are still going. I know. I'm with you on that. I need that. I don't need one of those trips where I'm just like, we got to go here, we got to go there, I got to go do all the shopping. No, I need a trip where it's like there's nothing really to buy but freaking shot glasses and goofy stuff. You know, I just need to relax. Like get the deepest tissue massage ever. Let me eat by the beach. Let me drift in and out of sleep. Let me just sleep, 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 sleep. Let me, pretend to exercise and run across the beach for a second. Stuff like that. Yeah. You say you'll go with me. Somebody. I'm serious, like somebody. I'm very serious. You know, people gas you up and have you all gassed up to do something, and then when it's time to actually pull the trigger, it's an excuse or it's crickets. It's a crickets or excuses. And if y'all know me long enough, you know I'm all about action, action. So yeah, that is the big, big, big announcement, and I'm gonna have an update for you guys very, very soon. But I was thinking about it and I said, I think I want to bring these people behind the scenes with me while I'm doing all of this. And they can be one on one, they can ask questions, they can kind of be interactive with the whole process, they can offer their advice, they can see that it's not all peaches and cream, they can see the losses and the drama that goes along with it because everybody has this big dream. I want a salon because I made it in life once I get a salon. You know, people never want to look at what it takes. They just see the exterior. The person got a nice car, they got a nice house, they got all this money. But then they really want, you really want to see what it takes, because you might see that person done up one day, but that person hasn't dressed up in 36 days. They just been grinding and barely sleeping. So that's why I'm like, wow. Mm. I was like, I think I'm gonna make it a reality show once a week. And you gotta kind of like keep yourself grounded in what you're doing and be consistent. And then out of nowhere, boom, it'll happen. That's how it happened with the salon in the West Loop. It was just the idea in my head. Before you know it, I had contractors and had the keys in my hand. So it just happens. So okay. And you said we can go to casino when we're in Jamaica. I know who this is. This is another fellow entrepreneur right here in Chicago. We she has a lot of great information. I should bring her online. She got a lot of great information, and we are like two peas in a pod. And she'll tell you, she pushes it, and this is a mega entrepreneur right here. I'm trying to get her to get an ebook. I'm not even gonna put her business out there, but she need an ebook out because what she does, a lot of people want to do it. Yeah. You said I'm still shook. This is so awesome. I'm so happy for you and excited. Walk around in your spa robe. Thank you. Walk around in your spa robe, buy tourist crap, and drink margaritas. Exactly. Because when you come home, you're like, I bought this crap, this straw picture album, and who prints out pictures anymore? Like, you know what I'm saying? But in the moment, it's like, oh, I take the pink one. I just want to do that. I need that. I need that because even when I just went on that cruise, you guys, it was still a lot of go, 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 go because everything was at a certain time. You got to be off the ship at a certain time. You got to go around, try to see everything you're trying to see. And then you got to get back on. Then you got to go get dressed for dinner. Then after dinner, you're going to this event. And it was just like a lot of walking around. You got to go up and down the elevator and all the way down to your room. And it's just like I don't know. It wasn't that relaxing, believe it or not. It was a lot of moving around. And that was a 7-day cruise. And I still was exhausted when I was done. And that might have been because I was in the room with other people. I might need to do another. I want to do another cruise too. And I really want to go on a cruise to Jamaica. But I kind of want to have my own room because I will just probably sleep in till 4 o'clock in the afternoon one day. I need that much rest. Go to the spa, get a massage. I did work out on the cruise ship. Now that was cool. I'm lifting weights and stuff, looking out at the water and all that. And then go sit in the sauna, go give me a massage. Yeah, I need one of those. I need one of those for real. And they are really, really cheap right now. And my cruise guy, he's been sending me all kind of stuff. So, yeah, that is the big announcement. That is the really big announcement. Do you all want to hear the other part of that announcement? There's a second part to this announcement. You want to hear it? Here you go. Thank you all so much for your support and your love and everything that you've thrown my way. What I have told you is completely true. However, it is not in the way that you think it is. I will be opening up one of the largest salons in the United States. And the name of this salon is called Chicagolicious. Chicagolicious. But it will be a simulated game. It's a simulated game. Don't be mad at me. It's a simulated game. I'm a gamer. I'm a gamer. I play The Sims. And it did hit me the other day that I said, oh, I should build out a mega salon and make a reality show out of it. Because I've watched some channels and they just have me going and they're doing all this stuff. And I'm like, this is the perfect way to teach people what it's like to really run a salon, but I get to control different situations and show you how things can go wrong. And I feel like the Sims world would be the perfect way to show you guys on a regular basis how running a business can go in terms of money, in terms of employees, in terms of working with staff, in terms of keeping everyone from getting into it with each other, complaints, inventory control, all those things. So I'm going to build a simulated world, Chicago-licious. And I'm really thinking that that's going to be content that's in the um, that type of content is only going to be in the membership, and it'll be like once a week. So it's going to be live. I'll be playing it. I'll be talking and, moving it around and explaining. And you can interact with me and say, should I hire this person? Do you think I need to hire more people? What should I add? Da, 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 da. So what I'm going to do is I'm building out a mega salon world. I'm going to make it huge. I think I'm going to have like 12, 15, 20 hairstylists, 10 nail technicians, 5 massage therapists. I'm doing a daycare center in there. I want to do a bar, a disco, of course, laundry room, whatever, maybe a tarot card reader, like everything you can imagine. I'm just going to put in this one big mega salon, and it's going to be called Chicago Licious, but I'm going to be running it. But it'll be real lessons that you can learn because I get to control it, and some of it will be true. Because if you ever played The Sims, you'll know that everything will be running smoothly, and then all of a sudden the water main will break and water start going everywhere. People start arguing, or somebody will burn somebody's hair out, or somebody don't want to pay, or I'm pretty sure that's how that's gonna go. So I play on my laptop. hmm I play on my laptop, but you will be able to watch it wherever you watch it. But I play on my laptop. You guys, I'm never opening up a physical salon again. That is too much stress, and I don't like dealing with people like that for real because they're not consistent. So no, but I can do it in the simulated world to show you all what it's like. So give me a moment to get that going. So now, what do you think? Because I feel like this channel can be a bit heavy sometimes, and I'm always like, "You're lazy. You're lazy. Get yourself together. Get it together. Do what I say." And I'm really like really goofy, and I have a really weird sense of humor, and I'm really goofy, and I'm like, how can I show them another part of me, but also it could be educational and interactive too. And so I'm like, this is it. This is what I need to do. So it's gonna be like it's simulated. So I'm building a simulated salon, but I'm gonna make sure it's full of drama. So I'm gonna make it into a reality show. I'm gonna have a personality and a story, and all my staff will. It'll be like, oh, that's Andrew. Andrew has been with us. Da, da, da. Everybody's gonna have a story and something about them, and we're gonna just let the story play out over time, and we'll see how that all goes. Yeah, and that's gonna be a weekly running thing. So it's gonna be like literally like an online reality show following a salon. That's different, right? Oh, you all not talking to me now? You mad at me? You said I'm always playing with your mind. You love that game. Good. That's so freaking cool. I would play that. What? Yeah. Yeah. Please say yes. I do PC. I don't have PlayStation. But yeah, I'm doing it on PC. But see what it'll be on here just like I'm doing it now. It'll be streaming except for like I share my screen when I play the case studies. I'll just be sharing my screen, but it is probably going to be in that membership. I'm telling you. Yep. Okay. So, hey, Miss Gina Nails. You said I got you. Wait, you got me. Gullible. I knew it. Do you all think I got time to do all that? Talking about the biggest salon in the United States? No. I don't even have time to comb my hair. Look, you think I got time? No, I don't have time. No, no, no. But I can simulate it once a week for y'all. Oh, hey, y'all. Excited to catch you. Hey, Miss Jeannie. Hey, yes, you caught it. You said I am a mess. That's what I'm saying. And when you see me on here, oh, you know I'm putting a bar in the salon, right? A big disco ball, everything. I'm putting a DJ in there. You know I'm gonna be stressed out all the time running this big old giant place, right? And I'm gonna always be at the bar doing what? Having drinks. I probably will make her pass out sometimes in the salon. It's gonna be funny. That's what I'm saying. It's gonna be a straight up reality hot mess salon. But sometimes salons can really be like this. So I'm gonna do that. Finally caught a live show. Yes. Hey. Yes, you did. So, do you all want a little quick mini case study? Because I did not post one. I've been too busy. But I do have a case study. I have a case study. I just did not post it, but it's a real situation that happened to someone. And um, yeah, I want to get you guys' opinions. So let me know. Can I get at least 8 yeses down here if you want to do a quick case study? Oh yes, it's gonna be cool. I watch a couple channels right now that's running households, like somebody's doing the City Girls here on YouTube, and they have a whole reality show where all the city girls living in the same house, and they got it hooked all the way up. It's like a whole show that's been running for months and months and months and months, and I can't stop watching it. I can't stop watching it. And I forget that I'm watching The Sims. I feel like I'm watching a real reality show. Because she just be talking like, you see what he just did? So he just mad at me because da, 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 da. And it's like I'm believing it too, like, yeah, he needs to get over that. But it's just the girl talking. I'm gonna do the same for you all with the salon. Yeah, I'm definitely building hookah. Oh, I'm putting hookah, I'm putting everything in there. That's the thing. You will be, if you are in on this, you'll be able to say, like, we should add this, we should do this to the salon, we should do that. We need to fire him. We need to hire some more people. We need to bring this in. We need to do that. We should do that. Whatever. We're just gonna keep building this world, building this salon business, having parties, all type of stuff. Just kind of grow the world, but at the same time, I'm gonna be throwing in real life scenarios because remember, I'm gonna be the narrator. So I can narrate the story however I want. So I can say something like, look at Sharia. She comes late every single day, and look at all these people standing around. And I may go over and just pick an argument with her. And then you can ask questions like, well, what do you do? She's been late every time. So it's like, well, what should we do, everybody? What should we do? So that's what I'm thinking because it'll be funny, but at the same time, it'll be teaching you like what it's like and how it really goes. So, okay. Tina said, yes, she likes the case studies. Okay. Hot girl say yes. So that's two. We got three. Shannon said, yes, ma'am. Elizabeth, yes. How many is that? One, two, three, four. Gina said yes. Nail Charmer, you're in here. Okay, yes. Six, yes. She said, yeah, I love playing Sims. Oh, yeah, I'm starting a whole new Sims reality show. Okay. Three more yeses for the case study, Tina said. We need three more. Chrissy said yes. The reason why I'm asking for all these yeses is because I need interaction when I bring the case up because sometimes people get shy. Sharia said yes. Come on, ladies. Ha ha ha. Okay, that's enough. We got enough yeses. Okay, so y'all ready for the next case study? Open up your minds because I tell you all these case studies are real. These are real life scenarios, and this is another one. I just have not had time to put it in the regular format, but here we go for this week. What I'm going to do is remove myself from the screen so you can focus on what I'm saying. Okay. Okay. Can you all hear me? I think you can. Can you all hear what I'm saying? Just making sure before I start talking. Did it freeze? Okay, good. Okay, there it is. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Here it is. This is a real scenario. A nail technician has a client who has been coming as a regular client for well over 1 year, right? This client never has any issues until recently. This client booked an appointment for herself and for her daughter, two separate appointments. The first appointment she did not come to. She said she totally forgot about the appointment. The daughter's appointment was not the same day, it was a few days later. She could not bring the daughter to the appointment because she had to take her to a doctor's appointment and she forgot. Okay, so that is two appointments right there. And if you know my policy, I'm just going to say my policy is the way mine is set up. You have to pay some sort of fee. Like most people, they charge some sort of fee for no call, no show, or very last minute cancellations, right? So those were two last minute cancellations. Because this client is a regular and she never had any issues, my personal fee in this situation would be $50 because it's $25. That's the fee. But these two infractions would be $50. But because this person was a regular, this technician, I'm just using my number so you can understand, but this technician only charged them for one of the services. So she said, hey, I got to charge you something because I can't let both slide because I'm missing a lot of money. I'm only going to charge you for one because you are regular. I appreciate you. And she's like, okay, fine. The client then sends her the money a day or two later, I believe. So this client continues to come. And then the following month, she books an appointment for her son. Her son does a no call, no show. You go to charge the son's card and it declines. What do you do? That's the case study. Was it clear? Regular client always comes, but out of nowhere made two appointments for her and her daughter, was not able to show up for either one. A few weeks later, she paid for one of the two because you forgave one and just said just pay for one instead of paying for both. Then she books for her son. He doesn't show up or call or anything, and you can't even charge the card then. What do you do? What do you do in this case? We're going to call this case study number 10. It's going to be called a family affair. Family affair. This is a real life situation and it's so sticky, like most of the cases we do, right? Sticky. Real life, but sticky. So this is case study number 10. We have done this 10 times, you guys. Can you believe it? Oh, that's what it is. I'm like, why won't this work? Case study 10, a family affair. These are young adults, not little kids. These are young adults, sorry. Young adults like 15 for the daughter, like 22 for the son. So she said, is the son an adult? Pretty much, yep. Contact the mother client to see if she can pay if son is a minor. Nope, the son is like 22. So I guess, you know what? This is my first question because the client the regular has now booked. So here is the first question. Should you say something to the mother? Because it's obvious that these are direct referrals, right? Because technically the son owes you money, right? You already forgave one fee. I don't know. Let me stop talking. Let me see how you all are thinking. Should you say something to the mother? Because the mother has now booked her appointment and she's coming to you really soon. So, should you say something? Her booking policies need help. Shaking my head. Okay. The son got to pay those coins. No, you shouldn't say anything. I would address the son. He is grown. It's not the mom's fault he didn't show. Who scheduled the son's appointment? Now, that's a good question because the mom is scheduling all of this. Because people do that in my books all the time. They will book for themselves and they'll book for their mother, they'll book for them and their friend, but they'll do it, but they'll just put in their information, you know? The son is an adult, he got to pay or he's blocked. Yes, I let the mom know just so she knows he's got to pay or he's blocked. Yes, say something to the mother, but if the son is in his 20s, he needs to pay up or he can't book again. I will let her know she can't book no appointment for her son until I get my money. Okay, here is the next question. Here is the next question. Just to see how everyone thinks, because people think differently, right? Okay. Usually I already have these typed up, but I wasn't planning on doing this today. Okay. Here we go. Would you feel some sort of way toward the mother? Because the mother's had two recent appointments that she did not come to. So last minute, well, really one was no call, no show. But two appointments where it was like you lost money. And then here is a third. Do you consider this a third because you know that this is her son? Do you consider it a third? So would you feel some sort of way towards the mother? Just wondering. Secure the deposit or no appointment. Call the son to say you owe me. And to the regular client, say something like how you appreciate her as a client. However, your son, no call, no show. Ask her to let her kids book their own appointment. I would say that his card was declined, and it was. Mom must pay. They learn from her. She can collect from her son. This is a sticky one because it's like it's really like she put the appointments in for her kids, but she's just putting their name down. You get what I'm saying? She's putting these appointments in the book for her kids with her nail tech, but they just happen to be her kids. But she's putting these appointments in. People do that all the time. They'll put something in for their daughter, like I'm going to send my mom to you, I'm going to send my daughter to you, and they'll just book it for them. But if they don't show up, and they keep putting people, they keep putting. This is what's happening. Would you let someone keep putting their people in your books and those people are not coming to the appointments? That's the question. And who's responsible? I would feel like she's had it at referrals. Right? No, I don't let people book for other people. But how do you know is what I'm saying. When you have a booking link, they just put in the other person's information. So like my mom could put in my name, Chicago pedicure, this is just put in my cell phone number and everything and book for me because I know how to use the system easier. But she booked for me. This is what's happening. She booked the appointment for me. I don't even care because I don't know Chicago, so I don't even show up. I don't even show up to the appointment or let Chicago know anything because I don't fool with her. That's your nail tech or whatever. That happens because I don't have a personal relationship with your nail tech, so people don't feel as obligated or they don't respect it as much because they don't know you personally. So it's like just doing it to a stranger to them. Yeah, absolutely. At this time, I would have to question myself for booking the appointment in the first place. I would talk to her, waive the first time fee, but charge for the no charge, no show for the first missed appointment on the client's child. I would tell her not to book for a child anymore, still charge the fee. Here's the thing though, she already waived the fee. She waived the fee for this first set of appointments because she put in appointments for her and her daughter. It was not able to make either one of those for different reasons. And put her, she let one of them slide. So she already owed her two fees. And she said, you're such a great client. I understand things happen. So here's what we do, just pay one fee. But then she goes and puts in another appointment for her son, and he doesn't even show, call up, say nothing at all. So you've already done that. You already waived it. You already waived one, but who's really responsible? Technically and relationship wise. It's like it's a fine line. It's two different things, kind of. I wouldn't hold her son's actions against her because he's an adult. Nope. Gina said, get the deposit. The car was declined on file, remember? Now people need to book for themselves. My thought process is the person who the appointment is for is responsible for all charges. See how people think differently? I like these cases because you think what you said is one thing and somebody else think totally opposite. Put the mom on probation. Y'all crazy. The deposit will be the only way to secure you won't lose out because you really don't know who's booking. That's what I'm trying to tell you all. You don't know who's booking. When you get appointments, if you have a booking system, you don't know who's booking it. I can come in with my hairstylist and book for my aunt and just put in her information. I know her first name, her last name, I know her cell phone and her email by memory. And I could just book. I could just book for anybody I know. I know one of my BFFs. I know her first name, last name. I know her cell phone number and her email. I can book for people I know with my hairstylist if I wanted to because they like, I don't like dealing with that. You do it for me, and I will do it for them. Because that's what's happening. She can't, and how would you know? You wouldn't really know. You just see an appointment in the book. The only way you would know is kind of like by the last name or something like that. And all these people have the last name, same last name. Okay, she can't make any more appointments for her children. How good of a client is she if she's causing this amount of stress? It happens though. This has happened for real. This is true. True. And yep. Hot gal. Wow, this is tough. That's every week I'm bringing you a real case study that's real, and they all are sticky situations. This is a real case. It's so weird too because no one has said anything about the son at all to the technician, but the mom has gone ahead and booked her next appointment like nothing has happened. Should the technician say something? I don't know. Because really at this point, the technician is technically was due $75. If you think about all three appointments that were not done, $75 in fees alone. That's just fees alone. And if you look at the total amount of the amount of services that were put in, you're looking at probably over $200 in services that were missed. And if you want to just look at the fees, you've missed 50 of the $75 in fees. We got to think like business people. We have to look at things in terms of money. And, we want to have our emotion in it. But in this particular situation, which one do you do? Because you see how little things like this can start to trickle out of control. What do we do? What do we do? And at the course, if you start to let these things happen, can you imagine if that keeps happening once a week with different people? Do you understand that at the end of the month, you could have lost $1,000 in services out of your books and hundreds of dollars or hundreds of dollars in fees? That's why I wanted to present this because it looks like nothing to some, but it's something when you start to look at the big number and then you start calculating that over the year, over the quarter, all of that. Yes, that's why I would ask her to have the kids make their own appointments. And be honest, when one client doesn't show, it takes time away from when someone else could get in. It's not fair to other clients. Right. That's why most people do charge. I know a lot of people on Style See, it automatically, most people are set up to charge 50%. And I don't even do that. I just have a flat fee. Um, but most people do that. But what do you do when people block their card? Because see, some people know they did wrong and they'll block their card on you. I know what I would do. But I reach out to all scheduled clients right before they book and 24 hours prior to the appointment. My system does that as well, but it's all automated. Yep. But that doesn't stop people from pulling this type of stunt. I promise you, my system is automated. It does happen to me. And sometimes things happen, but this is like three times. This is like three times, like back to back to back. I do friends and family all the time because word of mouth is great, but it's required that I receive the deposit and contact information for the client. I contact them to finalize the appointment. See, for me, you putting down your card is finalizing it. That's saying you're serious. I will tell her and other clients not to book for others. I will be stern about my policies to the mom and block the son from app. The mom may not know he didn't show. That's true. Tell mom she can't book until the fee is paid. Hmm. Hmm. Absolutely. Because if you look at it, this technician was owed at least $75 on the low end. She only got 25 so far. Okay. Okay. Let me think of another question. One last question. One last question here. Mm, trying to think of one last question really quick, really quick, because usually I have these typed out in advance. Um, so here's the last question, and then yes or no, and why not? Would you still? Would you? Oops, that's the wrong one. Hey, did I not save it? Yeah. What happened? Yeah. Would you still consider this to be a good regular client? Yes or no, and why or why not? She is losing money. I will tell the mom about the son's no show and that she owes if the son doesn't pay. I wouldn't let her book until it's paid. Hmm. If mom got to pay the fee, then I bet she won't book for nobody else. Mm. Mm. We got any more? Got any more? I just read the comments and I kind of try to hold my opinion to the last. So, would you still consider the mom to be a good regular client after all this? No problems up until recently. This all just happened like back to back to back. You thinking about it? You're thinking about it? I'm thinking about it too because I wasn't prepared to do this. Is she still a good client? I don't even know how I feel about it, to be honest with you. Mm. And then I'm gonna jump off of here. I need at least one answer on this. Would you consider this client to be a good client of yours still? Oh, she was a good regular client before 3 no-shows, all on her if she booked them all. I think 3 is excessive. She is on her way to not being a client at all. Yes, after she paid the fee. That's funny because Natty got her finger like she laughing at what she said in her thumbnail. The mom is no problem, but she is not allowed to refer anyone else. Mm. What's the question? Do you still consider this to be a good client of yours? She's a regular. She knows the policy, and yet she let her son and daughter mess around on her name. See, but the daughter is a minor, and so that was a appointment she put up on her definitely. But the son, I don't know. We have to assume he did his own, but she may have did it for him. Probably, she probably did it for him. Depends on if she's been consistent and respects me. Yes, the mom may be a good client, but not her son for that, not for not showing. We would have to have a serious conversation. This is one of those ones, and it's a real one. And we were discussing, and I'm like, oh no. I said this needs to be a case study. Because I give my opinion, but it's not to say the right opinion. All I do is tell you how I handle things and why, and then break it down. So here it goes. This situation is real and it does happen. And what it is something that happens to me in a lot of relationships, because people, as they get to know you and they get to speaking and talking and kikiing with you and all of that, and then you start letting them, oh, it's okay if you're running late, okay, da, da, da. Sometimes people in all relationships, romantic, all of that, people sometimes become a little bit too comfortable with you. And then they forget how to separate the business and the personal. So then you have problems like this with some people, because then they start pushing the borders on stuff, because this is making you lose money. And I'm telling you, like I broke down that video, that premiere video I did the other day, and I broke down how much you spend on just candy a year. $300 on just giving people a Snickers. Like that's how much I spend a year on just giving people little candy. And they just see it as little candy. But I'm like, that's a bill for me. And then wine and soda and all that stuff is like a few thousand a year for me. They don't see it that way. So it's just like all the little things that we do to make the experience great, sometimes it makes it so great that people forget that you're running a business. It really, really does. And then it makes it awkward, because then you have to step over and have serious conversations, and you don't even want to have conversations because you like them as a person. But it's like, you are messing with my money, especially when you're busy. And it's like people texting you saying, hey, if you got something, somebody cancel, let me know. And you like, oh, I'm booked. And then somebody does this, because that happens to me all the time. People text me like, if you got something, I'm like, it won't happen, because it rarely happens. But that's another reason why I kind of get upset, because it's like, I actually had somebody who wanted to come. Now, if you would have just at least see, this is the thing people forget too, which I don't want people to start doing this, but even if you have the courtesy to say, give the person a little bit of a heads up, like, man, do you have somebody else who could take the place or want to come in, because I got this emergency or whatever. And I'm like, you know what? Let me text this person, see if they want to take your slot. See, now we solved it, because it was too late for you to cancel, but I had somebody just so happen, and it happens. I just so happened to have somebody who wanted to come in earlier. So it's like no harm, no foul. Everybody wins. But it's just like the disrespect factor when you just like completely ignore people, or you wait until the last minute. Like I know one of those appointments, she said that she completely forgot. And then the second one, she forgot that the daughter had a doctor's appointment. But that's kind of weird, because see, my thing is, like somebody said earlier, I think people kind of, I don't know, like I think people get too comfortable, because like my system sends you a reminder. So I know you get the reminder, because we both get the reminder. I get a list of everything that I'm doing the next day, and then I get a reminder that you're getting as well. So people know, they gotta know. I don't know. It's like I give people a little bit of a pass, but I can't do it all the time. I just cannot. And then that third time, I don't know. I personally, I would have to have a conversation. But like you said, just to first find out, did you know that your son didn't come to the appointment? And then I tried to charge the fee and the card was declined. So your son owes me somebody, I probably would say somebody owes me $25. And then I would say, I would have to do this. I would be like, at this point in less than, let's say, 90 days, I've had three different situations, and that has caused me to lose hundreds of dollars, and I've only received $25 out of this situation. So it's going to get to a point where, although I like to have you as a client, I'm going to ask that you start prepaying for the whole service. Or I don't really want you to book for other people or let those other people come. If you don't feel like those are responsible people, you're going to have to stop putting those people in my books, or else I'm gonna start having to ask you to pay in advance for anyone that you want to book, like the whole thing. And your son, his card was declined, and my policy for any card that's declined is they automatically get blocked, automatically blocked. And that's only happened to me one time when a person actually reached back out to me, like, I'm trying to book again and I don't know what's going on. Your system isn't working. I'm like, it works. I didn't say that, but I looked because you put notes in the system. I said, oh, because you did a no call, no show on this date for this appointment at this time, and your card declined and you never paid or never said anything. And she was like, oh, well, such happened. I'm like, well, that's what it was. And I did not unblock her because that was like weeks and weeks and weeks, or maybe months later. And you just thought you could do that and just block saying, I ain't giving you no money, and just gonna come book in my books again. I was insulted by that. The way that person handled that, I was insulted, and I don't want to fool with you anyway. Because all money ain't good money. I get money. So whatever. But this situation, I would have to have a conversation with that client, because you are putting your kids in here and on top of your appointments. And now a problem that I let you slide on once has it's triple. I literally cannot afford to allow this to go on. I can't. And at this point, he's not able to book until he pays. And I don't even do men at home, to be honest with you. I don't do men at home. I don't know if you know that. I do men at the school, and that is my policy. The only reason why I was going to do it is because I knew that was your son. That's what I would say. But other than that, I don't even do men at home. Number one, and then number two, I just can't afford to do that. And if anything else beyond this point happens, I'm going to have to ask that you prepay the entire amount. And when things get to this point, and because I've been in this business so long, I don't mind losing people. I think that people get it confused because we can kiki and all that. But when you start messing with my money, I don't mind losing you, because I know how to easily put somebody else in them books who gonna not screw me over. Because the technician is being screwed over trying to be nice, but now it's like, okay, now what? Because that mother knows that son didn't come. She knows, because that's just like me sending my friend to my hairstylist. You know what you're gonna be doing. You're gonna be reaching out like, so how did you like your hair? Ain't she cool? You're gonna be wanting to talk to them like, so how did you like it? There's no way in the world the mother does not know that the son never came to the appointment. You get what I'm saying? And that mother knows. So we're gonna have to have a conversation. I'll be like, to be honest with you, somebody needs to pay that fee. You put that appointment in there, whatever. I don't know. Like, somebody needs to pay that. And I'm gonna tell you, at this point on, I cannot do no more, nothing. And if they don't like it at this point, I don't care, because at this point I'm kind of ready to replace you anyway. Because I do not like people playing with my money, because that money right there could have been my damn car note. Okay. Just that little instance right there, that's my car note that you all just messed me over on. So that's no, no, no. Next, I will be very nice, but I would be very clear. Like, I cannot do this anymore with you. Anything beyond this point, you're gonna go on prepayment across the board, or we're just gonna, I'm just not gonna be able to do your nails no more. I rarely have to tell people that, but this particular situation for me, it's too much. It's too much. So let me read these comments. because right now she's on shaky ground, and the mom knows. You think she don't know? You know the mom. If the anytime a mom, you know the mom knows. Now best friends and friends and all that know. If I refer and tell someone to go anywhere, I'm always gonna be like, so what do you think? Did you like it? Da 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 da. Always, always. So realistically, we all know that the mom has to know. Yes, I would just have that conversation with her, reminding her of your policies and that one fee that was waived out of my appreciation of her. But from this point on, the fee has to be accounted for. Re-explain the policy the first time, maybe second time to collect fees. No, show after the third one, you gotta go. That's what I'm saying. Like, do you consider this a third one or no? Right, because you're annoying my books, boo. Yeah, you look at it, you just missed a couple $100 because you're talking about manicure, pedicure, full set and a pedicure and a fill-in. Like all that's that's a couple $100 you just missed. And all you got out of that whole shebang, all that garbage was $25. Uh-uh. No. And you had people that could have potentially been put there. No. And let's not forget you be sitting there waiting for people. Literally be sitting there rushing and cleaning up and setting things up and they're not even coming. No. Mm-mm. all money ain't good money. Say that. And everybody is not my client. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And this is a true story. Every case study that I put up here is true. It comes from me. It comes from other nail techs I know. And I have people around the world that DM me. Like if you have a situation and you want it to be a case study, the one before this one, I think the last one, it was DM'd. Some of these are DM'd from other nail techs on the other side of the country. You just never know. But these are all real scenarios. Some of them come from nail techs I know here. We were just talking, or somebody will tell me something that happened. I think the last case study last week was a client, my client, that told me of a situation that was happening at the place she goes and gets her hair done. And that situation was that. Yep. Joint custody. Joint custody was from a client. So that's my take on it. Like I would have the conversation. I would say at this point, I would really try to get my money out of that mother. I would. I would be like, between the three of you all owe me like $75. I've only received 25. And I missed a couple $100 in appointments. I've only gotten 25. Like, what do you want to do about this? I would really try to feel her out to see where her head is at with it. Because if her head is at, well, like, ain't got nothing to do with me, then I don't know. I would have to see how I feel about that. Everybody might get blocked. Sorry, I can't do it no more. You just made me lose too much money. You didn't even show no remorse or anything. Like, you should have reach out to your child, tell him to pay that fee. Teach him some responsibility. Like, no, you don't do that to people. And me personally, if somebody did that to me, I book an appointment for somebody or I send somebody to somebody that's my people, and you do that, you just embarrassed me. That's embarrassing to send people to someone and you do something crazy like that. That's embarrassing because that is a reflection of me. So I'm just wondering if the mother feels some sort of way when they have the conversation. Like, would she be embarrassed? It would be interesting to see her reaction when they have that conversation, if they have the conversation, whatever. I just know I would have it, and I would really be trying to gauge to see how she feels because that will tell how much respects ain't no such word, how much respect she really has for my business. And if she doesn't at that point, and I'm gonna be honest with you, depending on the tone of it, I would probably be like, so what we gonna do? I wouldn't even start the nails. I'd be like, so what we gonna do? If the attitude is like, and I'd be like, so I wouldn't even start the nails. I'd be like, look, I'll break down those numbers. 75 was old. I've only received 25. I was trying to be nice, but this thing got all the way up to 75 and $100, hundreds of dollars in services missed. What are we gonna do about this? Because the car was declined. He didn't answer the phone. I tried to reach out to him. His car didn't go through. At this point, I can't do this anymore. I'm not gonna lie to you. I would be holding the mother responsible. I would try to see if she gonna try to fix this because I'm really not gonna want to service her or any of them anymore because y'all do not respect my business. And you don't respect it if you allow your children to do that to me. You can't respect me that much as a nail tech as your nail tech who has been nice to you and give you free stuff all the time. I know how I am, hooking you up with this and this and this. If you allow that to go on and feel no type of way about it, that means screw you. That ain't gonna do me. And I'm gonna say the same thing to you. Okay, screw you. Next. I really wouldn't want to. I want to sever the relationship. It ain't. We ain't got to argue or nothing. I'm just. I would just probably be like, so what are we gonna do? Are you gonna call him and have him send that money? I've had people that, I have had to have difficult conversations with, and they act like it's cool and then they disappear. And then they follow my social media to see if I'm upset. I don't be upset. I don't even be thinking about it no more because they forget I have like 300 clients. So I be like, next. And if my books ever get slow, I'm a professional in marketing. That's what I went to school for. That's my corporate background. I know how to get more people. So I think that sometimes people forget, like, man, just like I'm replaceable, you're replaceable. Like I'm not new and I'm good at what I do. And if you don't respect it, then I'm not gonna be mad at you, but I'm not gonna deal with you. You'll have me broken homeless. If you keep fooling with people like that, before you know it, you will have a whole book like that because man, y'all done got me to preaching. Every time I get to preaching. You got to have a structure to your business. That's why the book exists, the 30-day nail technician challenge. That exists for a reason, to get your stuff set up a certain way, know who you're targeting. Because you start targeting certain people and get all caught up in just the glitter, and you're not paying attention to the type of crowd you're attracting. You could be attracting a ratchet, disrespectful crowd. I'm not even on the case study no more, but I'm saying this is a point in this. You can be attracting the wrong type of people and you can get busy. You can get busy and you have built a clientele of the wrong element. The worst thing you could do is build a clientele of the wrong element because you can't change those humans. You can't change individuals. And the moment you're going to want to try to put some protocols, some procedure in place, some rules in place to try to tighten things up or make people start booking, because before it was all willy-nilly because you were just texting people and doing stuff all freestyle like you hustling, and you try to switch it over to a real business with the wrong people, you're going to have problems. That's why it's so important from the beginning to know who you're targeting. And in that book, I'm telling you, I talked about how I was targeting the wrong person. I had to back it on, reel it on in, because I learned the hard way. Literally, fire was involved, smoke was involved, and I had to step back and say, "Wait a minute, what are you doing? You're targeting this off anyway." And I had to readjust myself and go to the right direction because I knew that that person could have brought me people, but they were bringing me a element in a whole age bracket, tax bracket, age bracket, and everything. I wasn't even trying to get my chair. Yeah, they were coming because she was popular, but it's just like they were the wrong people. And there's no way in the world I could have built my business to where it is now and to have a consistent group that's going to be on time and paying and tipping and doing all those things from that group. If I would have not been paying attention, I would have had a headache on my hands, a headache. And so that's why I say all these things are important because situations like this is things like this are always going to happen, period. Period. We just have to be professional and think about how we're going to deal with it before flying off the handle because they're going to happen. But the worst thing to have is a book of them because you fail to target or develop your brand to attract a certain type. You never developed your brand, for people to take you seriously. You will get a whole bunch of people screwing you over. This sort of thing will happen all the time to you daily. People will be not showing up. Nobody will have money on their credit card because you pick people that don't have money, first of all. And so you will never be able to collect on those fees. You will have people that's 45 minutes late, people that's coming up with their whole family and smoking weed in your house, doing everything you don't want them to do. Everything that you try and set up, none of them will respect it because you failed to pull in the right group. And this is an example of what would happen on a daily if you don't have rules, regulations to set up in place. You have to do it. And you cannot be afraid to lose people who don't respect your business because people who don't respect your business ultimately make you lose money. And those little 25s add up over the course of the month. And also those gaps in your book that should have made money, if you really looked at the gaps that where people didn't show up and you added that up, you will be so pissed at yourself. Like, oh my God, that was $1,400 in services that I did not do. You will be so mad at yourself. And out of all those fees I tried to charge to those people, only 80% of them didn't decline because you got the wrong people. So it's important. I still would consider her to be a decent client. I would just say overall that she's becoming a little bit too lax with your policies. And I think that the first time when you waived one of those fees, it was just like, okay, but at this point, man, at this point now you're making it uncomfortable because you're making me now I got to be a little bit of a jerk. And I don't feel like you should ever have to go there with anyone. But I would in that conversation, like, so what we gonna do about this? I'm not letting any more slide. What we gonna do? If she says something like, well, he grown and that's him, I'm gonna be like, okay, well, I don't know. That's gonna really piss me off. I'm gonna be like, well, that fee has to be paid. You book the appointment. I'll probably make her pay it because then that comment would just piss me all the way off. If she get up and leave, I'll be like, okay, I understand. Because that just said, I don't care. It ain't got nothing to do with me. You booked it. You sent them to me. I wouldn't even care. Like at that point, my blood pressure would probably go for real. I don't know. And this is real. This is real. Tina Tequila said, I love these case studies. I love talking with y'all. Thank you, Chicago. No, thank you. Thank you all for interacting. Like I would feel goofy if no one was saying anything. I'm just asking questions like crickets. Cheers. I'm drinking water because I'm so tired. My back is hurting. Um, my mom would make me pay it and cuss me out. Right? Man, you don't do that, especially with people you referred them to. I would be so embarrassed if one of my friends, my family member did that to my hairstylist or my nail tech or my makeup artist or whoever. Like, you did what? You did no call, no show? I would feel like I'm responsible. I would be texting them like, I am so sorry. I did not know. I'm gonna make her. I told her about you. I'm gonna make her send you that money, or I send it to you myself because I don't want you. No, I would send it myself. That's just how I am. I would send it, and I would be pissed at that person. Like, don't be embarrassing me like that. Hmm. You say, yeah, my mom would be pissed for real, for real. Yeah, that's a reflection on you. Thank you. Next. Yep. It's a whole disappointment dealing with people like that. Yeah, this is out of nowhere. My mom, too, shaking my head. I wouldn't dare from the jump. Yeah, this is a real case. And so I'm going to see what happened because that mother has put her appointment in the book. So I'll keep you updated. I don't have the final on that one yet. My cousin is a nail tech, and she was targeting the wrong people at first. And she had one person who said, "I can pay you with my food stamps." See, see, I don't have anybody who would ever say that. Well, I have people who I know have stamps. I do. If I need to get them, I could. Have to target the right crowd. You will work harder, not smarter. Right, the right crowd. So now my crowd is what you all already know. I'm not even gonna say it. If you watch this channel, tell me what I have a lot of. I say it all the time. Please. I know somebody knows. I know somebody knows. Yep, Shannon said it. Nurses. I have a lot of nurses. And now I have a lot of nurses. I have a lot of postal workers. I have a lot of people that work at the airport, period. And now I'm getting a lot of people that work in law enforcement. Professional women. Exactly. Professional women. You know why? Because I personally am trying to step away from all that crazy design work. I still do it, but I want a very small percentage. You have to think about you have to always think about what your ideal business looks like and structure your business that way because it's gonna repel people who don't want to go with it, and it's gonna attract the people who like what you're doing. You want to repel one who you don't want. You want to attract another. You got to think about what your idea looks like and what you need to do to throw that person off and to pull this person in. I pull in professional women. And I got small amounts of people who like a lot, and that's fine because I still want to keep my skill set going. But I don't want to be doing that crazy mess all day. I just don't. I just don't. I just don't. Um, Plus, yeah, that's like all that design work constantly all day gets to be draining. It does. You all see accountants. I have a few accountants. I have some bank a lot of bank people, financial people too, like people who run banks and stuff. Yep. I think I had one of my clients on here. She runs an entire Chase Bank, and she started a channel and she was talking to you all about how to structure yourself and how to set up your accounts. You all remember that video? She talked to you all while she was getting her pedicure. I've been doing all essential workers. Believe it or not, all essential. All my people are essential workers. And guess what? See, this is a great lesson to learn because they're not affected by the pandemic. None of my clientele is affected by the pandemic. None of them. Only a tiny, tiny bit, but most of them are essential. So they are more than stable. They're stable during the pandemic. Their money did not stop. It increased actually. One of my clients is a union steward, and she's negotiating money right now for all the people. She's in negotiation talks, and she was taking a call while she was here, trying to get them more money because of what's happening. So, yep, you remember you were on the video. Yep. So that's it. I'm so glad that you all enjoyed that quick little impromptu case study. So we did get one in this week. So number 10 is number 10 is out the way. So we're gonna move on to number 11. I don't know what that's gonna be. I gave you all the big announcement, and I'm gonna roll that out slowly because that's gonna take a little time. But I think I'm gonna be rolling that into the membership because that's gonna be something a little special that's done along with a few other little goodies that'll be in the membership. So I think that's how that's going to happen because you have to want to be into what I'm trying to do because The Sims, this is going to be like a little digital reality show. So Ratchet's begging to spend that stimulus check. I'm not even going there. And those not, you don't want to go after that stimulus money. Those are not regular people. I mean, regular clients because as soon as that money gone, so are they. You want clientele, honey. And so you got to look at who has stable income and who respects your time because they busy. Busy people respect other people's time. So yeah, well, most of the time they do. And so this was just an instance where they did not. Yeah. So I guess I'm gonna catch you all in the next video. You all stay safe. I think we're coming towards the ending of all this, so we can try to get some summer in. And I'm gonna come in soon, maybe with another premiere video. We'll see how much time I got. Is that it, you guys? Yeah. Okay, I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.